Hi Leo, welcome to your love reading for November 2018. This is Elizabeth from channelguidance.com. Okay, so I already shuffled the decks for you, but before we begin, I did want to mention that I have a new Facebook account. It's not a page, and I will be posting bonus readings only on Facebook. This will either be for Earth, Air, and Fire signs, or maybe for each individual sign of the zodiac, either weekly readings or bi-weekly readings. You have to add me as a friend to see anything. If you just kind of monitor the account without adding me, you're not going to see anything. You must add me. And I will also be posting other messages on there. So let's go ahead and begin with your reading. This is for confirmation. But first, let's get you 9 cards from this deck. This is the love reading for the sign of Leo for November 2018. You have the King of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Leo for November. Page of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Leo. The High Priestess. Love reading for the sign of Leo. 7 of Coins. Love reading for the sign of Leo for November. The 6 of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Leo for November. 4 of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Leo for November. 2 of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Leo for November. Death. Love reading for the sign of Leo for November. The World. What's the most important message that Leo needs to hear about their love life for November 2018? You have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups does mean some type of new beginning in your love life. For some, it can be a new relationship. This can be a new beginning for you and for your partner, rekindling your relationship. This also just represents a new beginning with a lot of happiness. So we'll come back to this to see how it ties in with the rest of the reading. Let's go ahead and see what you have going on here. But Leo, if you would like to get a private reading with me, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and you will see everything that I offer. Okay, so you actually start off with the King of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the High Priestess. So you start off with the energy of an air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This can also be you if you have a moon or rising in an air sign. What I see here is there's some type of communication where the truth is being revealed. The Page of Swords. All the pages are communication. This page is in some way involving honesty, the truth. For some of you, because you have the High Priestess there, and this is a major arcana that represents intuition, signs, synchronicities. For some of you, you may have a strong feeling about your partner. You may have a very kind of strong, just intuitive feeling that maybe someone's not being completely honest with you. Again, just, the High Priestess, this is your intuition. And the Page of Swords, this is honesty. This is a very honest conversation. For some of you, it could be that you're feeling that your partner's not being 100% honest with you. But it can also be that you know that you have to tell your partner something. The Page of Swords. Maybe, you'd rather be with somebody else. Maybe you've fallen out of love with somebody. Maybe there is a new person in your life. Or maybe you just want a new, you want a new beginning with your partner. You want something to change. I just feel like a very honest conversation. The Page of Swords is front and center for you for the month of November. Where your intuition is telling you that you need the truth. It's either that you need to speak your truth or you need to hear the truth from your partner. Now in the second row here, you have the 7 of Coins, the 6 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. So, you do have the 4 of Wands, which for some of you, if you are married, this is a marriage card, and it does also represent a really strong and stable relationship. You have something that's really solid. It's on solid ground. There is someone here that's doing a lot of thinking with the 7 of Coins. This is someone that is going over all of their options. Someone that keeps, weighing the pros and the cons. Like, should I stay with this person? Should I go? Should I pick this person or the other person? And there is some type of movement around that. The 6 of Swords. For some of you, it could be that you're going back and forth, either choosing between partners, or you're trying to decide if you should stay with your current partner. Or they may be thinking about you. They may be thinking about what changes need to happen in the relationship. I do see a change here with the 6 of Swords, and this always is a positive change. This is a healthy change. So if you feel like you've been in an unhealthy relationship, either because there's just something downright wrong in the relationship, like cheating or abuse or neglect, whatever it is, or it could just be that maybe you want more commitment. Someone is doing a lot of thinking about this. For some of you, because the marriage card is here, or the commitment, whichever, place you're at, someone may be very carefully thinking, should I be with this person? Should I commit myself to them? Should I offer a relationship? Should I offer marriage? Should I pick this person over the other person? That is the Seven of Coins. And there's going to be a healthy change for you with the Six of Swords. This is a positive change for you. You will be in a much healthier place with your partner, or you'll be in a much healthier place with the person that you want to have a relationship with. I do see that with the Four of Wands. Now, in the bottom row here, this is pretty big. I mean, you've got the Two of Cups, which is the soulmate card. You've got Death and the World. Two major arcanas that do represent something very significant happening to you. And it is in the energy of an ending and a new beginning. Again, the Two of Cups, this means that you have a really strong connection with someone. This is a soulmate energy. You have a strong emotional bond. For some of you, there's a big transformation happening in this relationship. And it can be marriage. Death is just something that changes everything. This is a life-altering event. So it can be marriage. It can be having a child. It could be getting engaged. It just seems like your relationship with someone is changing in a very, very significant way. This is not something small, like they finally show interest in you. No, this is something that changes everything. Remember, the main energy is the Ace of Cups. It's almost like a new relationship is either coming in for you, where this person could be your life partner, someone you spend many years with, or a relationship where there's been a lot of ups and downs. Perhaps, there's finally that big change where there's finally commitment, and I do see that with the Four of Wands. There is some type of ending. I mean, seeing Death and the World here, there is some type of ending in the soulmate relationship. It doesn't have to mean that the relationship is ending, but maybe the kind of wishy-washy energy, the going back and forth, maybe the not knowing, the comings and goings off and on, maybe that is what is ending. Death just means there's a huge transformation coming. And the World, this is a new phase for you and for the soulmate that you have a strong connection with. Okay, let's get a few more cards and see what the rest of the message is. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo for November? You have the Three of Swords. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo? The Eight of Cups. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo? Queen of Coins. Okay, so for some of you, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, there is a very significant message for you. Again, this can even be you if you have a moon or a rising in an earth sign. For many of you, this is your partner. There is something very kind of painful happening here. You've got the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So you may be dealing here, you do have the breakup card with a breakup, or someone who has filed for divorce, or is talking about divorce. And you've got this also lined up with the Eight of Cups. This is the goodbye card. This is someone choosing to walk away. It could be your partner, or it could be you. I even feel like there could be a goodbye because maybe someone is choosing someone else. You've got the Queen of Coins, again, an earth sign. So you start with an air sign and then you end with an earth sign over here. There's two people. Of course, it can be your partner. It's hard to say in a general reading, so I try to go over all the possible outcomes of what's going on here. But what I see as a strong message is the truth. Your intuition is telling you maybe that you need to hear the truth, or that you need to speak the truth. Someone is being very careful about their love life right now, and because of that, there's going to be a much healthy change, like a very healthy change that maybe leads to marriage or to a long-term relationship. And things are changing in a big way in your soulmate connection with someone here. There will be a big transformation, a new phase. For some of you, again, it's very odd. It could be that someone is choosing to leave a relationship to be with someone else. But again, you have the energy here of a new beginning or rekindling a relationship. Okay, let's see what the confirmation deck wants to add to all of this. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo for November? You've got the Two of Swords, What other messages are there for the sign of Leo? The Lovers. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo for November? And the Six of Wands. What's the most important message that Leo needs to hear about their love life for November 2018? The Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups does mean a wish is being granted, but this also just means that you are on cloud nine. This represents you being very content, very happy with what is changing, what is happening in your love life. So add this to the Ace of Cups. There is some type of new beginning that has you like, you know, again, on cloud nine. You can't believe you are this happy. A new person has come into your life and you're just like, pinch me, this person loves me, or pinch me, this person still loves me. Maybe somebody from the past. Maybe that is, you know, what I was seeing over here with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Maybe somebody that broke your heart has changed their mind. I have seen that a lot in the other readings, in the other signs. Strong energy of you being very happy and new beginnings. Now here, there could be a tough choice somebody has to make. The Two of Swords, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands. And the Two of Swords is that kind of energy where there's a choice, a decision you have to make, or your partner. It's very difficult and it's very complicated. Or you may have to choose. The twos do represent choosing between two people or two outcomes. Again, there's a very significant relationship here, the Lovers. A major arcana, someone that could be in your life for many years to come, if not your life partner. Difficult decisions, something very complicated. The Two of Swords also does mean that things are stuck. There's something very difficult happening around your soulmate relationship. But you do have the Six of Wands. There is an energy of victory. So whatever obstacles that you're facing, they can be removed. You know, whether there's just a lot of problems in your relationship or someone else is causing problems. Maybe your partner is confused. I see healthy changes in your relationship. And either somebody's coming back right here. This is very significant. The Three of Swords lined up with the Eight of Cups. Either somebody's coming back into your life or you're choosing to leave a relationship to be with somebody else. There's a strong energy of this reading and like endings and new beginnings. But also right in the center of the reading, it's like you're moving towards something much healthier. You're leaving something that was just very difficult and very negative and very oppressive. You're leaving that behind you. Okay, what we're going to look at now, let's focus just on exes using this deck right here. This is going to represent people who are no longer in your life. Maybe you just broke up a few days ago, weeks ago, months ago, or years ago. Let me go ahead and shuffle. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. What do they most need to know? Leo and their ex, November 2018. 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 Okay, so let's get these out of the way. I will keep them here in case something repeats itself. Usually when I don't pull that many cards for the X spread, when something repeats itself, that's usually very significant for you. Okay, so let's see, for those of you that want to know about your ex, or maybe it doesn't have to be someone you had a committed relationship. Maybe it's someone you were dating or interested in. You want to know if things can still work out. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex for November. The Moon. Leo and their ex for November. The Knight of Swords. Leo and their ex for November. Six of Wands. So this is a repeat card. Leo and their ex, November. Three of Cups. Leo and their ex, November. Ace of Wands. Leo and their ex, November. Ten of Swords. So you do have this card right here that did come up in the 9-card spread. I'm looking at it right here. So this is the only repeat card that you have. Let's see what you have going on here. So you have the Moon, the Knight of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and then in the bottom here you have the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. It could be that there's a lot you don't know about what really happened with your ex. I mean, you start off with the Moon, which is always this mysterious energy that is telling you things are not what they seem. You only know half the truth and half the story. And keep in mind that in the 9-card spread, remember that you had the Page of Swords. That was, I think it was the second card that I pulled for you. And I told you, like, honesty is in some way, like, it's important. Like, you either need to hear the truth or tell the truth. Here it is. This was your second card. And again, seeing the Moon here, I feel like you may not know the real reasons why your ex broke things off. You may not know what was really going on. The Moon, again, you only know half the truth, half the story. There could have been a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty. You do have the Knight of Swords here. The Knights all represent change and movement. And this means, a lot of things with your ex changing very quickly, very unexpectedly. This is a really kind of like impulsive energy where maybe like your ex, maybe things are over, you haven't heard from them, there's been like no activity, nothing, no phone calls, and then all of a sudden you hear back from them. And again, it's something that's very unpredictable with the Knight of Swords. It is next to the 6 of Wands, which is a repeat card showing victory. You have kind of removed those obstacles that were in your way. So I feel like, for those who are focusing on an ex, there could be something you don't know, where you need to hear the truth. That's why you probably had the Page of Swords as the second card in the 9-card spread. You may be hearing from them, not just hearing from them, but hearing like, here's what really happened, or here's what I was really thinking when I broke up with you. Anything can happen with the Knight of Swords. I also see you being very happy here with the 3 of Cups. This is you celebrating. I mean, this is you feeling on top of the world. This is a sense of joy, laughter, celebration, followed by a new beginning, the Ace of Wands. So again, we're focusing on someone who is no longer in your life, and you have this energy of just celebrating, followed by a new beginning. So for many of you, this relationship can still happen. Things can change. Again, there is probably something you don't know, like something that maybe somebody broke up with you without fully explaining why they were doing it or what was really going on. You do have the 10 of Swords as well, where maybe there was a betrayal. Sometimes the 10 of Swords does mean you were lied to, betrayed, stabbed in the back. But it's also an energy of being unable to move on. Like somebody is just having trouble. They're down and they don't realize that it's time. So for some of you, it could be that you have not been able to move on, but it can also be that your ex has not been able to move on as well. With the Moon, you may not fully know what was going on with them. Let me get one more card to see what other message there is here. What other message is there for the sign of Leo about their ex for November 2018? The 8 of Wands. Again, that unexpected energy. The 8 of Wands, this is very much like the Knight of Swords, or even like the Tower. Again, expect the unexpected with the Knight of Swords, things changing very quickly. The 8 of Wands means that there's something coming to you regarding your ex where it'll come when you least expect it. The 8 of Wands does mean either communication or just a very exciting change or turn of events with your ex. But it does mean that you're not really expecting it. For some of you, there can be delays when it comes to maybe hearing from your ex, working things out, getting back together, all of those things. The 8 of Wands is saying it's coming and it'll be everything you want it to be. It'll surprise you. But it does represent that time has passed. The 8 of Wands also, it's always this energy of like when you've already moved on, which could be, that's why we have this card right here. When you've already moved on and maybe you even stopped thinking about this person, suddenly here they are again. Again, that could be why you have the Knight of Swords. A very kind of impulsive, unexpected energy of things changing very quickly. But the 8 of Wands is saying there's still a lot of excitement that is happening around your relationship with your ex. And again, with a new beginning, with a sense of happiness and joy. This will happen, when you least expect it with the Eight of Wands. This is, you guys getting back together, if not some type of communication. The Eight of Wands can be a message, communication that just gets you really excited. So I feel for many of you there is hope. There is positive energy in this reading. I see you being ecstatic with the Three of Cups because there is literally a new beginning right next to it. And a sense of being unable to move on with the Ten of Swords. I mean, the Six of Wands, again, repeating itself, a sense of victory when it comes to your ex. Just consider that maybe you don't know everything. Maybe you don't know everything that happened with them. Maybe you don't know the full reasons why they broke things off, or why they're no longer in your life, or for those who are maybe why they're no longer showing interest in you. I feel like there's going to be a very unexpected change, and I see you being very happy here with the Three of Cups. Okay, Leo, this has been your love reading for November 2018. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.